to. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to The Insider. Tonight, we have an incredible evening planned for you. You want excitement? We got it. You want inspiration? We got it. You want great music? We got it. You want incredible, unbelievable prizes? We have that too. And most important, you want a good cause to support? That's why we're here this evening. We are here to support an incredible institution, Benos Menachem, a school that gives its students, its girls, an incredible, authentic, and unbelievable chinuch. These young women will one day grow up to be the mothers and the foundations of the next generation and the leaders in their respective communities. And it all starts within these four walls, right here where we are this evening. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here this evening, because now you are an insider. Thank you. My name is Abba Perlmutter. I'm a shliach in Long Beach, California. Why I'm here, I don't know, because of my dear friend, Rabbi Garari. He invited me to come, and I want to give him a big applause. I'll be your host for this evening. We only have 8 prizes. And you may be wondering, you go to other auctions, 100 prizes, 200 prizes, but these are so incredible, you have to buckle up literally as I begin to explain what these auction prizes are. Because ultimately, the purpose of this evening is, besides all of the inspiration, excitement, and entertainment, is to raise money for this institution. So I'd like everyone here that's present and everyone that's watching this online to reach into your pocket, get your credit cards, and start dialing. I'm going to give you the place to go to and the number to call, but that's the purpose of tonight. So let me tell you about some of these prizes. Numero uno, number 1. For just $150, you could be walking away with a Rolex watch worth $25,000. Think about it. 150, 25,000. Incredible. For just $54, you could be walking away with a $15,000 grocery spree, which maybe will get you, in today's market, 3 dozen eggs, somewhere around there. But it's worth the $15,000. It's simple, it's thrilling, and it's a win-win. You support an incredible institution like Benos Menachem, and you have the ability and the possibility of walking away with one of these incredible gifts. So don't wait. Don't wait, because tickets are going very, very quickly. Go right now to theinsiderauction.com. Let me say that again. Theinsiderauction.com, or you can call 718-831-2708. Let me repeat that again. 718-831-2708, theinsiderauction.com. Don't wait till late in the evening. It may be sold out, so get your credit cards and start dialing those numbers. Now, beyond the auction, we have, as I mentioned before, we have an incredible evening lined up. We have with us tonight 2 experts that will share some fascinating insights and intriguing discussions about chinuch. We all struggle with this, and this is an institution of chinuch. So we brought together Rabbi Shimon, the author of the best-selling book, Raising a Loving Family, and Rabbi Yossi Rosenblum, head of school of yeshiva schools in Pittsburgh. And of course, we have incredible voices of Shulem Lemmer and Benny Friedman, backed by the one and only Rafi Grady Band. There you go. There you go. I would like to welcome Mr. and Mrs. Shlomi and Ruthie Pearl and their children who have dedicated this evening in loving memory of Lily Tivia Pearl. So, before I get off the stage and I present our first entertainer, I want to reiterate again, the purpose of this evening is money, raising money. You have it, we need it. That's it. It's very simple. It's not science. You have it in your pocket, we need it. Pay the teachers, the grounds, and this and that, and all the expenses that goes into a school. So please, reach deep and go deep. You may be one of the lucky ones to win one of these absolutely mind-blowing prizes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Here we go. So let's start off the show with the one and only, often imitated but never duplicated, Mr. Shulem Lemmer.
Auf'm Pripetschik brennt a Feier und in Stub is heiß und die Rebellen kleine Kinderlach dem alle verbeis und die Rebellen kleine Kinderlach dem alle verbeis. Zug je kinderlach, gedenk je taiere, vos ir lerint doi. Zug je noch amul und taki noch amul, kumets alle ve'oi. Zug je noch amul und taki noch amul, kumets alle ve'oi. Kinderlach mit groß Reischig, also is ich euch und ihr wisst, mit Kicher von euch kennen alle Beis, der bekommt auf. Wer seid Kicher von euch kennen Ivre, der bekommt auf. Als ihr wird Kinderlach, ältere werden, wird ihr alleine verschreien. Und wie voll in die Yossis liegen Tränen, in wie viele Gewehen. Und wie voll in die Yossis liegen Tränen, in wie viele Gewehen. Toiru Akdoishu, noch einmal alle zusammen. Toiru, 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 Akdoishu. Toiru, 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 Akdoishu. Zusammen lassen wir beten. Sheorechu haim doifkim ka'aniyim v'dalim Zikoin lach shum kshoiv ko shui chayin me'ilim Oy ki atu rav slichos Oy 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 ivalu rachamim Doifkim ke'aniyim v'dalim Zekoin lach shum kshoiv ko shoy chaim me'ilim Oy ki atu rav slichos Oy 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 ivalu rachamim Sharai shumayim pisah Sharai, shumayim besad. Sharai, shumayim besad. Oy v'yotzorichu atoy v'lunisivtach. V'yotzorichu atoy v'lunisivtach. Shumayim besad. Doifkim k'aniyim v'dalim Tzikoi lach shum kshoiv ko shoy chayin me'ilim Oy ki atu rav slichos Oy 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 ivalu rachamim Oy sharai shumayim pisah everyone. I hope you're enjoying, having a nice time, whether you're here in person or watching online. In this Chus of Torah, this is a school. We're supporting a school which keeps the Torah as of in Pripyatchik, as of in the Altaheim, just like it used to be, because the Torah is the thing that keeps us from generation to generation. Even in the old town, in the little shtetl, there's a small little shtetl. They were learning Torah. And I'll sing a song that paints a picture of the Alte Shtetl, which unfortunately we know not too many survived. But this is the story of my little town. There were 600 people in my little town when they came on that cold winter day. I remember the crying, the running, the smoke, and the boxcars that took us away. We held on to each other and spoke words of hope, hiding the terror inside. There were 600 people in my little town, but only I would survive. I can still smell the fresh morning bread that I'd buy for Mama each day. Henyek the baker would first pinch my cheek and hand me a kichol and say, Macha broche mein Kind, we owe it to him. He made our world so very sweet. And wherever life leads you, never forget, es ist gut zu sein. Motik and I, we're two of a kind, like brothers, the very best of friends, playing all day in the streets of the shtetl, growing from boys into men. We would carry water to all of the shops for only 5 grosh in a pail. But first we'd learn Torah in our little shul, an hour or two without fail. I'll never forget when the chinuch was read. Papa came home with the news. Motik to my sister Roise. In no time the match was approved. Blessed by the heilige Rebbe himself, a date for the wedding was set. And whoever I met for the next week or two said to me, soon you'll be next. Tables were set, Henyek baked the sweets, Schneiderman finished the gown. Laughter and joy could be felt in the air, with the music heard all through the town. Everyone was so excited for the shidduch. It's great to the chasana. What a radiant bride my dear Roise was, the groom looking handsome and strong. And after his shoe came down on the glass, it sounds broke out into song. Mazel tov, everyone was so excited. Another shidduch in the shtetl, building a new beautiful Jewish home, continuing Jewish life. The entire town came together, gathered and danced for this new chassid and kala and their families. And we're so happy. We danced and danced and danced. And they're face to face in joyous embrace in the center of the crowd. Matik and I danced into the night, round and round, round and round, round and round, round and round. There were 600 people in my little town, but only I did survive. But not only did we survive, we thrived. And look at what a beautiful school, so many kids. But ultimately, we still daven for the ultimate geula with Mashiach Tzidkeinu b'mheira v'yameinu. As we say in Shemona Esrei every single day, this is what we daven. It should be the Beis Hamikdash where we can bring the karbonos again and have the Shechina Kedosha among us. Ritzei Hashem Elokeinu be'amecho Yisroel v'li sefiloso oy 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 she'er. Stop me some singing. Ritzei Hashem Elokeinu be'amecho Yisroel v'li sefiloso oy v'li sefiloso oy 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 she'er. So avoido lidvir beisecho lidvir beisecho vehoshei veso avoido lidvir beisecho lidvir beisecho oy veishei siro Bishuv chol etziyah v'rachamim together, let me hear you. I be sechezeno. Shuv chol etziyah merachamim, ay berachamim v'sechezeno. Eineinu amin. V'shom navotcho oy beiro. Lo mukhshonim kademoyni yosoy yoy vesham navotcho hoy beiro ki me lo mukhshonim kademoyni yosoy yoy vizechezeno neynu bishuv chol tzion hoy berachamim vizechezeno neynu bishuv chol tzion hoy berachamim veshom navotcho oy beiro ki me lo mukhshonim kademoyni yosoy yoy veshom navotcho oy beiro ki me lo mukhshonim kademoyni yoy oy ve ishe isiroel oy useviloso beiro beavozikabe lo yo yo birotzoy usilirotzoy berotzoy tamid avoidas Yisroel Yeah. I'll be back soon.
Wow. Shulem, what a voice. Golden voice. Ladies and gentlemen, the evening is moving on, and we still have a few tickets left to sell. So get your credit cards out and call 718-831-2708, 718-831-2708, or go to theinsiderauction.com. How would you like to be the proud owner of $25,000 worth of Bitcoin? You see the price of Bitcoin every day moving for only $100. That's it. A $100 investment could put you in the running for $25,000 worth of Bitcoin. And not only may you win, but you can also be the helper and change the life of a young woman that goes to this incredible institution. So ladies and gentlemen, please be generous tonight. An evening like this doesn't come by itself. So I just want to acknowledge some of the staunch supporters of Benos Menachem. We'd like to welcome Judith and Sar Armani here, and thank you so much for your support. And by the way, Mazel Tov on the recent bar mitzvah of your son Noach. And to Rabbi and Mrs. Usher and Rivka Karnowski, who generously sponsored the incredible gift of the Rolex watch in memory of their beloved son, Hatomim Shmuel Olav Sholem ben Reb Sholem Sheyichya. I'd mentioned before at the beginning of the program, tonight we have two very special guests, as they call them heavy hitters in the world of chinuch. Rabbi Shimon Russell is a psychotherapist in Yerushalayim and a world authority on the challenges of at-risk teens and young adults. He is the author of Raising a Loving Family and is a sought-after international presenter on chinuch and parenting matters. We also have my dear friend, Rabbi Yossi Rosenblum, who is the CEO and head of School of Yeshiva Schools of Pittsburgh and the Rabbi of Congregation Kesser Torah. He has over 35 years, it's hard to believe, Yossi, 35 years of experience as a mechanech, innovator, educator, and school leader. So please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome these two giants in the world of chinuch, Rabbi Russell and Rabbi Rosenblum. Gentlemen, it's a pleasure to have you here this evening. I am going to be the presenter of a number of questions to you. I don't want you to be nervous. We have no idea how many people are watching us around the world, but we say it could break the internet. All right, but I don't want you to do. Are you ready, Rabbi Russell? Ready. Okay, good. I'm going to present a question to you. I'd like each of you to answer this question. But because we have so many things going on this evening, I'm going to insist that you limit your answer to 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I know it's hard for rabbis. 2 minutes means nothing. I understand that. But please, tonight, let's try to keep it to 2 minutes. Rabbi Rosenblum, I'm going to ask you to share from the perspective of a school administrator. And Rabbi Russell, you will advocate on the behalf of the parents. Here's your question. One of the big challenges in chinuch today is the lack of trust between schools and parents. What can we do to improve the parent-school partnership? Rabbi Russell, please respond first.
Okay, so we've got 2 minutes to capture perhaps one of the most impossible subjects to deal with.
I know.
Is that right?
That's right.
Okay, so
as a matter of fact, it's 150.
Okay,
150.
So
I'll give you my 2 minutes.
We're starting now. Okay, the reality is this. Parents and schools, all of us have the same goal. We have the same desire. We want the same thing, which is ultimately the success of our children. So most commonly, this question is faced to me, how do we get parents and schools on the same page? And I want to make a statement. It's going to be a tough statement, and I hope no one's going to be offended. But the reality is parents and schools are not on the same page and shouldn't be on the same page. We should be in the same book, halavai in the same chapter, but on the same page, no. And I'll tell you why. Because parents have a chayv kadosh to do everything you can for your child. That means to fight for the success of your child. That's your job. God gave you that job. Kadosh Baruch Hu gave you that job to fight for your child. The school has a responsibility to fight for all the children. The idea that you're going to give as a school individualized, customized chinuch to every single child is a fantasy. It's just not true. But it's not your job. We as parents, we send our children to the school. We hope that within the framework of the whole school, that somehow you will pay attention to my child too. Parents have a job to fight for their child. And the best possible outcome happens, in my humble opinion, when the school, when you invite a parent in, for example, you have to talk to a parent about a problem, an issue, you tell them that. You tell the parent, you have to fight for your child. And I'm not offended, not at all. You have to do everything you can. And if you get upset with us, get upset with us. Fight with us, because your child needs you to advocate for them. And we're not offended. As long as you could understand that we have the job, the school, to fight for all the children. That's my first observation. Second observation is open communication, not when there's a crisis. Don't wait for a crisis. We wait too long, and suddenly there's a crisis, and we've got to talk to each other.
This
Don't
is a
wait
crisis.
For the crisis.
This is the crisis. 2 minutes is up. I'm sorry. That's a crisis.
Just getting started.
All right.
Getting warmed up.
Yes, Rabbi Rosenblum. Do I have to repeat the question to you?
I don't think it's necessary, but if you could hold off the 2 minutes, because I have some introductory remarks. First of all, tonight is Tes Adar, the day that the Friedman Rebbe came to the United States, and one of the first things he did was he founded Taim Chetz Mimim. So it's a very auspicious day to be discussing chinuch. That's number one. Number two, I'm honored to be sharing the stage with Rabbi Russell. who's made a tremendous impact on chinuch in a most remarkable way. That's number 2. Number 3, tonight in B'nais Menachem, I think it's appropriate to celebrate our teachers, these selfless individuals, men and women who come to school every single day, and it's not easy. 20, 25 students, 15 students in a class, multiple needs, and by the way, schools are working to try to individualize chinuch and addressing the particular needs of it, and we need to celebrate their commitment to our Christ. If anybody here thinks that it's easy, invite 20 fifth grade boys or girls to your house for Mesilas Shabbos just for 45 minutes without their teacher. Or come into school and observe the class or substitute. And it will change your perspective of what chinuch is today, and we need to celebrate that. If we were to zoom out a little bit, before we get to the relationship between the parents and the school, I think it starts with choosing the appropriate school for your child. Every child is an individual child with their specific needs. In larger communities, you have more options. The sole consideration in choosing a school should be what's best for this child, not for my status, for chashivos, for other considerations. Think about the child. If you live out of town, there are less options, there are less choices, self-understood. The minute you choose a school for your child, it behooves you to develop a positive relationship with the school. Not for the sake of the school necessarily only, but for the sake of your child, for selfish reasons. Our children need us to have a yachas with our school. I want to just take the 45 seconds to talk about communication, to elaborate on what Rabbi Russell began, and I hope we'll hear more from him, because he needs more than 2 minutes to get across the point. When engaging in a conversation with a school, by definition, many times it's a difficult conversation. And in difficult conversations, we need to be aware that there are numerous things that are going on at the same time. We're discussing the facts. What happened? What happened in class? What's going on in the classroom? But simultaneously, there are the emotions. There are almost no difficult conversations that there are not emotions involved, and we have to recognize our own emotions and recognize the emotions of the other person. But I think there's something even deeper than that, and that's identity. In a difficult conversation, when you sit down with your child's teacher or administrator, and you begin questioning them, how they responded, what they did, and why they did it, you're actually questioning their identity. They walk away from the conversation and say, maybe I'm not a Rebbe, maybe I'm not an administrator. We need to be aware of these elements within a difficult conversation. And in conclusion, I finished my words, but just a vart.
Time's up.
Just a vart from the Maimer, Balaylu Nadu Dashnas Hamel, Tashmam Dal, where the Rebbe speaks about what's the definition of Golus. Definition of Golus is all our faculties are there. We have Seichel, we have Midas, etc. But we don't recognize, the hierarchy of the Midas are not clear. We don't recognize the superiority of Seichel over Midas. We don't recognize when we're speaking intellectually or we're speaking emotionally. Let's work on communication, build a happy, positive relationship between school and the parents that will help our children.
Thank you. We're taking off 45 seconds after your next answer.
I give it to Rabbi.
Okay, give it to Rabbi
Russell.
We haven't met just tonight before. Am I right?
Correct.
I'm correct.
It sounds
The
ominous.
5 minutes I spent talking to you, I already gained 20 years of chinuch, a lesson. You're a brilliant person. I'm going to ask you a question. I feel a little uncomfortable asking this of you. I hope you'll forgive me. Okay. I hope so. How does a dedicated teacher who was giving his all, you heard what Rabbi Rosenblum said about teachers, there's a class of 25 students with varying levels, severe challenges. When he hears criticism that schools are failing to reach and engage their students, Rabbi Russell, doesn't hearing such critique, especially when it comes from someone like you, discourage the teacher and make him or her want to leave the profession?
So I'm so grateful you asked this question, I'll be honest, because those who listen to me well know very well that I never speak ever any criticism of the individual Rebbeim and teachers who happen to be the top rung of Klal Yisrael. In my book, they are the best of the best of the best. Okay. There is no one better. There's no one doing the hardest job, the most important job in Klal Yisrael is taking care of our kids. What job is more important than that? And they get, if I may say so, paid the worst for doing it, which is really appalling. So Rebbeim and teachers who know me well and know what I say actually have my back. They know I have their back, and they're very, very, on the contrary, the things they say to me are extremely supportive because I recognize they're given a task that's really overwhelmingly difficult. What I talk about, look, let's be honest. If we in Klal Yisrael cannot offer constructive criticism to each other to make ourselves do better, then we're in trouble. We're in deep trouble. And what I offer is constructive criticism because I work with children. I work with young people my whole career, and I see and feel their pain, and I see their hurt, and I notice that simple little shifts, working, not giving up on the system and on the structure, but simple shifts towards kindness and sensitivity towards kids, and trying to shift the center focus of chinuch towards the center and not towards the elite. We are not, in Klal Yisrael, an elitist organization. We're not. I don't care which branch we are. And we ought to be attending to every single child, focusing on the center. That's not a criticism of the Rebbe or teacher. On the contrary, I think if they'll follow what I'm suggesting, they'll have an easier job and they'll achieve much more.
So you're pro-teacher?
Pro-teacher?
Okay, good. Okay, just want to make it. Okay, he's pro-teacher. We made that.
Did I make it clear?
Yeah.
Did I make it clear?
It's not personal. It's not personal.
So.
Not personal.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I don't have a question that's so controversial for you. But tell me, 35 years in chinuch, you have a lot of experience. Parents struggle and want to know what they can do to make and what they shouldn't do to break their children's success. Rabbi Rosenblum, please.
I just wanted to confirm what Rabbi Russell said. We've had him in Pittsburgh, and when he speaks to the Rabbeim and to the teachers, he does two things. He celebrates their success, and he pushes them and he challenges them to grow higher. What greater message is it to them? So I want to confirm that that's who Rabbi Russell is.
Thank you.
The first thing I wanted to mention is that the Rebbe writes that parents underestimate their own ability to influence their children. The Kotzker was once approached by an individual who asked him, he said to him, I ask my children to study, to learn, and they never learn. So the Kotzker said, do you learn on your free time? And he said, no, I actually don't have any time, so I don't learn. So the Kotzker says, well, if you don't learn, your children aren't going to learn. So the fellow says, do you mean all of these years that I encourage my children to learn is for naught? To which the Kotzker said, absolutely not. They'll have children one day, and they'll encourage their children to learn as well. In other words, the involvement, the partnership between the parent and the school is, first of all, we spoke about developing a positive communication with the school, working together and partnering. But in the letters, we find that Rebbe regularly speaks about the achrayus of the parents to work on themselves and be role models for their children. Interesting thing, in Klolei HaChinuch V'Hadracha, which is a guide for how to teach, the Friedman Rebbe actually writes, the first point is, how am I conducting myself? How am I working on myself? That's the first nikuda, the first way a parent can be helpful. In fact, I think maybe the answer to the question, we know the Rebbe Rashab said that you should think about the chinuch of your children a half an hour every single day. What happens if you have 5 children, 7 children, 8 children, 10 children? What are you supposed to spend 5 hours a day speaking about chinuch? But maybe the answer is if you think about yourself for half an hour every day, you take care of all 10 children at once. So the bottom line is we communicate together in a positive way. At the same time, we recognize how we can contribute by being a role model, learning with our children, Staying calm with our children is a lot to elaborate on, but I'm stuck to the 2 minutes, so.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I turn again. This one's much easier. Nothing personal.
Okay, no, sure.
Nothing personal. Today we talk a lot about respect, dignity. I mean, it's all about, human rights, in the world. So how can we create a school culture where both students and teachers are treated with respect and dignity? And I know it's only 2 minutes, but that's why we hired you.
Okay, no problem. So look, we have to model, both parents and schools, we have to model respect. It's so easy to cast aspersions on each other, question, doubt. You see maybe the Rebbe's or the teacher's method, maybe you don't approve of, but we have to model absolute dignity, respect and dignity, so the children can witness and see us always being respectful of each other. Because it's so easy as adults that we talk around the Shabbos table and around the Yom Tov table and at home, and the kid says something, and you can just raise your eyebrows and assassinate the Rebbe or teacher without listening first. We have to first listen carefully, respectfully. If you hear something that you feel needs addressing, so respectfully address it afterwards. And there's, as far as I'm concerned, the Torah is built on dan lekaf zchus. And we ought to be dan lekaf zchus to each other. Before we jump to conclusions, yes, we hear things. And we should listen to our children. And we should, embrace what they're saying and really hear them out. But then go talk to the teacher. Go talk to the Rebbe. Dan lekaf zchus. Let's understand. Maybe the method we don't approve of. But the goal of the Rebbe and teacher is no different to the goal of the parents. And we have to show that respect to each other constantly. Model respect, principals to teachers, teachers to each other, Rebbes to each other. Klal Yisrael, we need all of us to upgrade. It's so easy for us just to, with the body language and the facial expression, talking to our children, it's so easy and inadvertently to cast a negative pall on, someone said something, I'm not sure if I agree. This is not okay. We have to control ourselves, and we have to be respectful to each other. It's Klal Yisrael issue that we have to elevate our dan lekaf zchus, elevate our respect for each other. We, the adult world, the way we talk in shul to each other, the way we talk as adults, husbands and wives, we need to elevate that so our children will model themselves on that, and they will become more respectful, because it's what we do. It's not what we teach and not what we preach. It's how we behave.
Thank you both. They're not going anywhere. Fascinating two individuals. We'll have you back in a short little while, but we'll take a little break. Thank you so much. Thank you. I mean, you heard Rabbi Russell say about teacher salaries, and that's what we're doing here tonight, to help pay for the teacher salaries. And how do we do that? We do that with your help out there in the world of the online. Go to the auctioninside.com. And please, there's such incredible great prizes. We have a trip to Israel, all expense for 7 people, for tickets and a week in a hotel. We have a gift card, a $5,000 Visa gift card. We have a Rolex watch. We have other incredible prizes. But nothing happens without you out there. So please, ladies and gentlemen, go to the insiderauction.com, and again, call 718-831-2708. And now, without any further ado, we'd like to call on stage someone that needs no introduction, the man, the myth himself, our very own Mr. Benny Friedman.
Neshimo v'neshimo, neshimo v'neshimo, te'alelka, encore. Neshimo v'neshimo, te'alel, te'alelka, encore. Neshimo v'neshimo, neshimo v'neshimo, te'alelka, encore. Neshimo v'neshimo, te'alel, te'alelka. It's time that we start thinking about thinking you, Hashem. we would start thinking about thinking, we would start and never end. Come on, everybody, let's see the clapping. Go! I'll call Nishimo Venishimo, Nishimo Venishimo, Te Hallel, I'll call Nishimo Venishimo, Te Hallel, I'll call Nishimo Venishimo, 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 I'll call Nishimo Venishimo, Te Hallel, go! And now we start thinking about thinking you, Hashem. From the big things to the little and the endless loving middle, we give thanks to you again and again. All your blessings so amazing, so we're thanking and we're praising, no matter where and no matter when. If we would start thinking about thinking, we would start and never end. Whoa. Now. And now we start thinking about thanking. From the big things to the little and the endless loving middle. All your blessings so amazing, so we're thanking and we're praising. We start contemplating about appreciating, we would start and never end. Everybody clapping, come on now. Whoa, whoa. Thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. Good evening. The song we're going to do now, two things I want to say. First of all, when my son heard me speaking on the phone and I said, Joe DiMaggio's card is on the list, my son was like, what? He thought I was about to get my hands on the great Joe DiMaggio's card. Sorry about that. It's a song we're going to do now, but I want to tell you that there was a discussion regarding the song. I'm sure you know it. He finds the great Joe DiMaggio's card, and he makes a shvuah. He vows that he will keep it forever and ever. And then, as the song continues, you hear that he ultimately sells it. Stellt sich der Sturm dicke Scheile. He made a shvuah. He said, he vowed he will keep it forever and ever, and then he went and sold it. What's going on here? So there was a discussion about it, and the answer that was offered, you tell me if this is acceptable. If a person makes a shvuah to keep a valuable thing forever and ever, how can he do it? How can he actually be mekayim this shvuah? If God forbid he passes away, he can't take that card with him. The only way that he could keep that card forever and ever was actually to sell it and give the money to tzedakah. That's the only way he could be mekayim the shvuah that he made. Tonight we're here raising money for a wonderful, wonderful school. I can speak from experience. Please buy the tickets, send in the donations, and let's sing along. Rafi Grady on the piano. We grew up together in New York City. Oh, how the time has flown by. We were inseparable, closer than brothers, my best friend Sammy and I. We'd play by the oak tree in back of my house, tossing the ball to and fro. Each of us dreaming, pretending to be the great Joe DiMaggio. One day we each bought a package of tops and opened them under the tree. Look, Sam, I've got Joe DiMaggio's card. He was so jealous of me. I lovingly hid it deep inside my drawer, where it would be safe as can be. And I vowed I would keep it forever and ever. It was so precious to me. It was so very precious to me. When we grew older and left for yeshiva, a change could be seen from the start. Sam loved to study while I loved to daydream. Slowly we drifted apart. I watched him grow in his learning and faith, with a mixture of envy and pride. I realized with sadness no more could it be my best friend Sammy and I. Many years passed as I watched my own children playing outside in the yard. I remember the friendship of long, long ago, and the great Joe DiMaggio's car. Collectors would come, they would knock at my door. Letters arrived in the mail. We'll pay $500,000, your card, it is one of a kind. I'd answer them, it's not for sale. Oh, I'd answer them, it's not for sale. I read in the papers from time to time of events in the life of my friend. He became Rosh Yeshiva of our old school, and now was a leader of men. But there was a fire that ravaged the school. I knew it just might break his heart. So I reached in my drawer and I said my goodbyes to the great Joe DiMaggio's card. One day my grandson came home from yeshiva, holding a card that was new. Look, Sadie, Reb Shmuel is one of the Gdoilim, and I'm giving his card to you. I lovingly hid it deep inside my drawer, where it would be safe as can be. And I vowed I would keep it forever and ever. It is so precious to me. It is so very precious to me. Thank you very much. In 2001, Klal Yisrael lost a beautiful flame, a beautiful baby girl by the name of Shalhevet. A few months later, my great and dear uncle Avraham Fried did a show, and my father, soll sein gesund, wrote words to a heart-wrenching song called Baby Shalhevet. Alas, my friends, Klal Yisrael has been hit again just a few short weeks ago. Among all the Kedoshim that we all pray to see, these two beautiful red-headed babies, Kfir and Ariel, and their mother should come back home.
Then we got the news, and our hearts broke again. So we're going to do this song. This song is dedicated to Ariel and Kfir and all the Kedoshim. Goes like this. So young and pure, innocent as morning dew, your smile stole our hearts the very moment we saw you. The sweet fragrance of Gan Eden was still fresh upon your skin. The angels cried, the day you died, the day your flames lit up the skies. Fear and Ariel, there's power in your name. Without you there's an emptiness. So much grief and so much pain. You left this world as tiny babes, but to me you're so much more. You hold the golden key of sacrifice, your mighty lions roar. You left this world as tiny babes, but to me you're so much more. You hold the golden key of sacrifice that will open heaven's door. This holy place where our Jewish soul was born, and King David's melodies still ring from every stone. The land that holds our history, and where every Jew's at home. We breathe its air. Your life started there, and from there you returned your soul. Fear and Ariel, there's power in your names. Without you there's an emptiness. So much grief and so much pain. You left this world as tiny babes, but to me you're so much more. You hold the golden key of sacrifice, your mighty lions roar. You left this world as tiny babes, but to me is so much more. You hold the golden keys of sacrifice that will open heaven's doors. Go storm the heavens, little ones. Go proudly to his throne. We're here to plead for Mashiach. It's high time to bring us home. Bring us home. Amen. Thank you.
pastor. We run the Chabad Lodge of Idaho, in Boise, Idaho. We've been here almost 21 years.
People were like, wow, you're going to Idaho. Where is that? How far is that? What we knew would be the hardest thing would be the chinuch of our children. You've got to put your heart and soul into it if you want to raise children who are passionate about their Yiddishkeit and love living a life as a proud Jew.
One of the greatest fears as a parent is always, am I doing the best for my child? There comes a time when you realize we just don't have the tools anymore. So we started searching for the right school to send our daughter, Mushka, out of town. Really, there was only one school that we landed on, and it was Benos Menachem.
When thinking about what sets Benos Menachem apart from any other program, their incredible balance of exceptional academics, a strong focus on social emotional development, and the instilling of true Chassidishkeit. My name is Shimon Shapiro. Together with my husband Moshe Shapiro, we are on Shlichus in Hoboken, New Jersey. We are also the very proud parents of 3 current Benos Menachem daughters, as well as a Benos Menachem graduate.
In the most amazing way, they're excited to learn, they have a tremendous knowledge. You can see it. At the weekend, there's nobody who's watching, nobody's telling them to daven. They daven when they get up. They learn their chitas, they learn their Rambam. It instills in them a tremendous notion of really being proud Hasidim of the Rebbe.
Teachers who saw the best in her and brought that out and focused on her talents, her strong points, allowing her to shine, whether it was academically or in production or other types of Gemilas Chasadim that they have after school programs. So many multifaceted ways that the school participated in her chinuch, not just by entering a classroom and teaching. The school became our daughter's family for 4 years. For us, it was a life-changing experience for our daughter.
Most days, the kids come to school by Uber with a chaperone or an older child. It's not easy. Get an Uber and the Uber cancels. Another Uber doesn't want to go to New York. Another Uber and this and that. We see it in the kids, the amazing chinuch that they get here every single day. To support Benos Menachem is really supporting the future leaders of tomorrow. Thank you for helping our daughters and many other daughters reach their greatest potential by having such an amazing school.
Know that every dollar you donate is a direct investment in nurturing the talents and potential of young women who will carry forward the mission of Shlichus and go on to change the world for good.
Wow. What an evening, ladies and gentlemen. We promised you excitement, inspiration, Shulem, Benny, the rabbis, videos, for those that are here, delicious food, a tremendous band. And for what? For this unbelievable institution that you heard from. That every single girl, regardless where she's from, where she came, no one is turned away. They're given an incredible opportunity to thrive in this institution. In a few short years, she goes from elementary to high school, from high school, she graduates, she starts her own family. And she always has this experience of looking back at those years that she spent in Benos Menachem that cultivated her and gave her this incredible foundation to go out, as the Rebbe wanted us to do, change the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, is it not worth a few dollars? Take out your credit cards, go to the insiderauction.com or call 718-831-2708. Become a partner with this incredible place that we call Benos Menachem. I want to again share in thanks to some of our most important donors. We want to welcome Mr. Shlomi and Ruthie Pearl and their children. who dedicated this event in loving memory of Lily Tivia Pearl. Thank you so, so very much. Thank you. Give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We also offer our special thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Josh and Vera Gutman, magnificent supporters of the school. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's show our appreciation to these incredible people. And you out there, either in online land or in here, you can still get some tickets. Imagine. You're at the airport, you and your family, you're about to board a plane to take you to Eretz HaKodesh, to the Holy Land, for 7 days, for an entire week. 7 people. You board the plane, you fly there, you check into a hotel, and you spend 7 luxurious days in the Eretz HaKodesh. It could be you and your family to do that. How? By buying a ticket, going online, buying a ticket, and you will have a chance to have an all-expense-paid trip to Israel. You're not that ambitious? You'd like to have a $5,000 Visa gift card? Go online, that's auction number 8. As I'd mentioned before, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have many prizes, but every one of those prizes is a super duper grand slam prize. So please, I'm asking you, don't waste time. The evening is moving on. We still have a lot going on, but go get to your credit card and buy. You need to be our partner. Thank you so, so very much for everything that you do for this institution. I'd like to call back to the stage our 2 heavy hitters in the world of chinuch, Rabbi Yossi Rosenblum and Rabbi Shimon Russell, where they will be discussing the issue of parenting in the digital age, guiding influence or lost cause. Take it away, Rabbi Rosenblum.
So this session will be a little bit different than the last one. First of all, we get to sit. We have 10 minutes. Rabbi Russell, I'll ask you a few questions.
Sure.
Take your time to answer them. If you want to fill in something from before that was left out, you can use that opportunity as well. Rabbi Russell, in today's technology-driven world, do parents still have the power to positively shape their child's life, or has their influence become obsolete?
Well, I think that not only do parents have the power, parents have the deep, deep responsibility, and it's very doable, but it needs some sensitivity and thought. How? So if I can mention just a few nakudas, a few points. Number 1, children learn from how we behave. If parents are obsessed with their phones, if parents are busy on the computer, distracted, busy on their technology all the time around the kids simply learn that that's normal and acceptable. What we desperately need is to put all that stuff away when we come home. By the way, it's pretty good for Shalom Bayis too, frankly. Forget the kids. I think everyone will know what I'm talking about, right? Am I right? If we just put that stuff away, a model for the children, it's important, it's useful, it has value, but it doesn't belong when we're in the family home, supper time, homework time, around the family, when we walk around the whole time obsessed with our phones, busy looking at stuff, busy looking stuff on the computer, semi-distracted from our kids. We're simply informing our children of the importance and chashivas of technology over relationship. And I think the greatest thing we can do is not the drushes we give, it's how we actually behave. That's number 1. Number 2, getting mad with children over technology simply informs the children that you as a parent are out of touch. It doesn't do a thing, 0. What actually helps is talking to the kids to understand, what does it mean to you? If you see your child so busy and so invested in it, it means they're missing something in their relationships and life. Something is off. Simply observing that the technology is bad doesn't do anything. Why are they drawn to the technology so much? Why do they disappear so constantly and frequently into the world of technology? Because something's missing in the connected of life. Attachment, I talk about it in the book, and probably I've never spoken yet publicly in the last 10 years without somewhere talking about attachment, connection to our children. If we spend the time connecting, understanding where are the kids at, why are you feeling the way you're feeling, what does this mean to you? So then we have a chance to help them and influence them. But simply just getting angry and upset and frustrated about it, especially if we ourselves as parents are modeling the obsession we also have with just another phone call and just another text and just another, I'll be there, I'll be there. Imagine what the kids are seeing when they see us as parents in our home. Does everyone know what I'm talking about? When they see us standing around, just 1 minute, and we're busy, and someone wants to talk to me, and instead of talking to them, I'm busy with my phone, or I'm busy on the computer. What does that tell the kids? It tells the kids that we prioritize technology, and there's no drasha, speech, threat, criticism, discipline that can take the place of that conditioning that we're all giving to our kids, unfortunately. Take the phone. Let me be polite about it. Take the stupid phone and put it away. Stick it in a drawer when you're around your family so that you have a supper without it and just see what it feels like. You know what I suggest to families? Try having a day without the phone. Just give it up for a
Other
day.
than Shabbos.
Well, not Shabbos. Yeah, weekday, exactly. Without it, and just see how much better we all talk to each other. We all connect with each other. Attachment has to come first. Don't get mad with the kids about technology. Talk to them, understand them, tune into them, and maybe we'll have a chance. But I think we have a responsibility just to sacrifice. I'll say one last thing, if I may. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't expect instant change. Kids are growing up. You know what? We need to trust our kids and have faith in our children, that they're growing up in a different world, and they know a lot more about all this stuff than we do. And so we come along in a pompous way, dashening them about what they know actually a lot better than we do. They understand it and understand its use. Teach them. It's a tool. Hashem gave us a tool. We got to work out how to use it in an extremely valuable and helpful way. And let's have faith in our children that they will mature and grow up. If we have the attachment and connection with them, they will grow up, and they will grow up healthy, and we're going to be able to help them.
Thank you, Rabbi Russell. I think we have a round of applause is appropriate.
Thank you.
I think we have time for one more question. I know you're not afraid of provocative questions. And I know your views on chinuch are always evolving as we move along. So here's my question to you. Rabbi Russell, do you support modern parenting approaches that emphasize permissiveness and relationship building over the traditional approach which emphasizes respect, rules, structure, and discipline?
Okay, so I think I speak about this so constantly. I wrote about it in the book. Permissiveness is destructive, stupid, damaging, and unhealthy. Permissiveness does not help. On the contrary, loving your kids is not being permissive. It's being defeated. It's being frightened of the kids. We have to love our kids in a healthy way by providing them with what they need to be successful in life, which means structure. All kids need structure. We have to provide that structure from little kids with bedtime structure and brushing the teeth structure and homework structure and bed, all the things, structure of life. We have to structure our kids. So, of course, we need rules to help teach them the structure. And then we need the occasional discipline or consequence to reinforce the rules. Here's the one change in this generation. In previous generations, I'll say this again tonight, to me this is the central theme that we all have to embrace if we're going to be successful with our children today.
Schools
and homes, same thing. We 100% need structure and rules, and without it we have anarchy. We're going to throw away a generation of children, and it'll be a disaster for us. The one difference is that today, in this day and age, the kids are sensitive. There's been a Yeridus Hadaris, call it that or call it not. The fact is, today's children are very, very sensitive. And it doesn't work by yelling at them and getting angry with them and punishing them and knassing them. It simply doesn't work. What does work is giving them the same structure, rules, and discipline with kindness, with love, with sensitivity, sometimes even with apology. Sometimes even with apology. I am so sorry, Shefala, but these are the rules, and we have to do this. Then let's let go of what was in previous generations done with, an angry look, and an angry statement, being critical and mad, and so scaring the kids into submission, that simply doesn't work anymore. Let me tell you what that does in this day and age. It creates a fantasy of compliance. The kids comply because we're scaring them to comply, and that means they comply. It's really a fantasy, because they're only complying as long as we're watching them, as long as we can see them. And as soon as they're out of sight, they do whatever they want anyway. And they know it. If there are kids here, they know exactly what I saw some kids here before. They know exactly what I'm talking about. They'll do exactly whatever they want as soon as they're out of sight. That doesn't work. They were giggling. Am I right? Did we hear it? Correct. That's correct, exactly, because they know I'm right. But what they appreciate, they don't mind. They're okay with us. They understand. Actually, they appreciate that the parental world offers them structure and rules. They appreciate it. What they don't appreciate is being yelled at as if they're bad. They're kids, for heaven's sakes. They're kids. They're growing up. They're not finished products. I mean, my gosh, are we finished products? Do we feel safe walking into Kol Nidre? No. We all know we're imperfect. So why would we expect the kids to be perfect and be angry with them when they're imperfect? It simply doesn't make any sense. The kids rely on us for structure. They rely on us for the rules, for the discipline. They want it. They would only appreciate it if we did it in a way that was sensitive, caring, loving, kind, thoughtful, not just angry with them, because they're kids, for heaven's sakes. They're trying the best they can. Can we please tune it into them and understand they're doing the best they can?
Thank you for clarifying your stance publicly.
Thank you.
And
I think the kids will appreciate
the end of the
Am
session.
I right? There are kids here. I think they appreciate what I just said. Am I right or wrong? Yes, you hear them?
Yeah, there we go.
Yes, because they know, and they're good kids. They're all good kids. And
Thank you. The second session has come to an end.
Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I know
I'm just getting started.
You want to hear more? We're going to have them back. We're not letting them go yet. Thank you very much for that. An evening like this takes a tremendous amount of work and a lot of people in front of the scenes, behind the scenes. I'd just like to take just a moment, and I'll ask you to help me thank some of the sponsors that have made this auction and evening possible. Please, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for HH Designs. Yeah. Bachner Law. KMR by the Werner Brothers. Simpson Jewelers. Crown Woodworking. OK Kosher. And Machon Stam. Thank you all very much for that. Just some of our sponsors this evening. There's many more. Try to get some in later on. Again, I just want to remind everybody the purpose that we're here this evening is to raise some money for this incredible institution. I know I've said it once, I said it 100 times, but you'll hear it more. Go to theinsiderauction.com, theinsiderauction.com, and buy your tickets. You heard some of the prizes, there's more. Or call 718-831-2708, 718-831-2708. Now, we're in an institution of chinuch, and we've talked about the teachers, the mechanchos that come here every day and work hard. This next session is dedicated to those people that make this institution tick. So I'd like to invite up to the stage none other than our two superstars, Shulem and Benny, to come up here.
Es bin Chavirot, es bin Chavirot, Toirot, ki ilu yilodoy, kol la melamed, all to them who put so much effort.
I had a Rabbi, a teacher in my life, who made me what I am today.
Here in Crown Heights.
I was too young then to know that I know the debt I could never repay.
Now we were no angels, but Rebbe stayed on. He saw something we couldn't see. Year after year at the front of the class, building the word that would be. He could have been a doctor, accountant, a lawyer, had wealth and a fancy degree. He could have chosen to go for the gold, but instead my Rebbe chose me.
How I wish you could see that the message you taught remains with us all of our life.
Rebbe, you don't it, you're changing the world. You do it one child at a time.
Countless Talmidim who stand up and say, thank you, dear Rebbe.
Oh, how I wish you could see that the lessons we've learned remain with us all of our lives.
Rebbe, just know that you're changing the whole world. You do it one child at a time.
Countless Talmidim will stand up and say, thank you, dear Rebbe. Thank you every day. Sitting in the classroom every single day, you help me learn, you teach me how to grow. Starting with the letters of the Aleph Beis. Rebbe, I owe you everything I know.
I am still a child. How can I understand that what you give will last my whole life long? Israel's future resting in your hands. The Talmidim you teach will keep our Torah strong.
Oh, Tinoy Koishel Bisirabon through our history are a treasure that you guard and you keep. You are my Rebbe, my Tayid Rebbe. You are my Rebbe, Li'olam.
As we march towards Mashiach soon in our days, our rebellion will be those who lead the way. You are my Rebbe, my Tayid Rebbe.
You are my Rebbe, Le'olam Bo'ed.
Umatzlikei Rabim, ki koichovim li'olam bo'ed. Eilu melamdei, melamdei
I see him at the cheder, I see him all the time, and even when I leave him, can't get him off my mind. Oh, Yikim Chayenu, oh, Yikis, it's a Rebbe's life.
The times that he's successful, the times I watch him fail, the learning and the struggle, the nachas and the pain. I give him chayenu, oh, because it's a Rebbe's life.
I've tried rewards and prizes and the wisest of advisors just to find out what he needs. For Yankel Ben Gittel, let me say what It's a Rabbi's life. We know every child. He got a spark of something special inside. And the Torah we teach is a flame that will reach every heart and soul for generations to be.
Just a personal special shout out to the Moros here at Benos Menachem, the teachers of my daughters. Yashir Koya!
Friday afternoon, gotta finish soon. The holiest of toil with the mop and a broom. Picking up the pace, no time to waste till Shabbos arrives. Ooh,
Friday afternoon, kids are coming soon. Showing on the fire and Google it too. This is the day we're waiting for. Shalom Aleichem through the door. Now our kids are gonna shine. This is their time.
so tell me, Parsha Sheet is here.
Torah is prepared.
Are we hazarding the shear?
Everyone's got what to show. Oh, every Shabbos comes along. Oh, the nachas and the joy we share together.
Oh, the light in our children's eyes.
Rabbi, you really should know. You illuminate all of our homes. It's all from you. It's all from you.
Let's go. Hey, hey. Imoy rabo, rabo, rabo.
We moire rabo, rabo, rabo. Que moire shumai. Aha. Vatik kube dik moire shumai. Valebe rebe rebe mi pichu ni chai.
Imoy rabo, rabo, rabo. Kimoy shumayim. Ahai. Vadikim komedi kimoy shumayim. Varebe, rebe, rebe. Mi pichuni chayim.
Valdikim kube dik moire shumai.
Azoy.
Yashir Koyach. Thank you, Moras.
Koyach, thank you, Rebbe's. Thank you, supporters, all of you that make it possible.
Hop, hop.
Wow, wow, wow. Big hand for Benny and Shulem, wherever they went. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, how many of you have here heard of KMR, Vacations and Retreats? Who? How many know that this is a top of the line KMR? Now, we have a chance this evening, ladies and gentlemen, for a family of 5 to go to a KMR retreat. This is a value of $16,000. All right, $16,000 for a ticket, and you and your family can enjoy a luxurious KMR getaway. Or, if you're not into that and you like jewelry for your wife and your children or wherever, you can go on a $20,000 shopping spree at Simpson's Jewelers. Wow, $20,000 shopping spree at Simpson's Jewelers, and at the same time help Benos Menachem. Or, if you want a stunning shaitel at valued at $12,000, we have that too. So ladies and gentlemen, go to the insiderauction.com. You may say, I have already a ticket. 2 doesn't hurt. 4 doesn't hurt, and 8 certainly doesn't hurt. So buy your tickets at theinsiderauction.com, or if you prefer to use a phone, call 718-831-2708, 718-831-2708. Please, ladies and gentlemen, it's going for a great cause this evening, so please buy your tickets now. And without further ado, I'd like to call back our 2 wonderful rabbis here. We can't get enough of them. We're giving them enough exercise on and off the stage. Thank you very much. Okay, so you may know that we put out here online that there was going to be a rapid session fire here. Rapid session. We know that both of you are experts. We're cutting down your time to 1 minute. Okay, 2 minutes to 1 minute. I know this is an impossibility, but Moshe Rabbeinu, when he had to daven, he davened quickly, right? Okay, right? 1, 2, 3. So you have 1 minute now. We have a lot of questions came in online, close to a couple of hundred questions, and we had to go through them. And that's what that crowd up there is. You think they're not doing anything? They're working very, very diligently. So we chose a couple of the questions. I'll ask first Rabbi Russell, and then go to you, Rabbi Rosenblum. Okay, are you ready?
Sure.
How long do you have?
10 minutes, I think, per question.
I know he's English, but in America, you could change a child's life in 1 minute, can't you?
Halavai.
There you go. There you go. Here's a question. I think this is an important one. Rabbi Russell, this comes in from a mother. I'm worried that my husband's strict expectations and guidelines might push our children away from Yiddishkeit. This is causing me a lot of stress because I deeply want them to remain frum and stay connected to their heritage. What should I do?
So, halavai, he'll be successful. Halavai, this particular husband will find the way to do the magic. And the magic means bringing up a healthy, happy child at the same time as you're pushing him towards Yiddishkeit and keeping a strict, if I can just say the word strict makes me a little nervous, strict Yiddishkeit. How about a healthy, happy, loving, devoted Yiddishkeit? Wouldn't that be a better word than strict? I don't know, strict doesn't fit. But here's the thing. The Torah gave us a mitzvah, Pirurivya, to have children. The chinuch in Shosha mitzvah says the shorish of this mitzvah is a mitzvah called L'Sheves Yitzara. L'so bar L'Sheves Yitzara. The Kadosh Baruch Hu created the world to fill it with people. So without going into the details of proof of why, but what this mitzvah means is bringing up a child who is healthy in body and mind, happy, capable of self-love, and capable of loving others. Yeah, we got that? That's the primary mitzvah. So here's the question. What happens when that collides with the other mitzvah we have as parents, which is chinuch habanim? Guess what? Chinuch habanim, first of all, means teaching the parameters of mitzvahs in a way that hopefully they'll internalize it. It does not mean forcing your kids to do mitzvahs. That is not the mitzvah chinuch habanim. That's on Bezdin or Sanhedrin to force kids to do mitzvahs. That's not on a parent. On a parent is to give them the parameters of mitzvahs. So halavai, we could do both. What happens when they collide? What happens when one of the kids pushes back and he doesn't want to do it?
Sorry.
No, it's very important. And we'll take time from another question, because this is central. This is central. The primary mitzvah on parents is to bring up a child who is healthy in body and mind, happy and capable of self-love and loving others. What happens when that collides? And sometimes it does with mitzvahs. That you tell them to do negelvas and they go like this. They're not interested. You want to put on tzitzis, and the kid says, he's 4 years old, they're stinky. I don't want my tzitzis, they're stinky. What do you do then? Guess what? You do l'sheves yitzara. You bring up a healthy child. Being healthy always comes first. Being happy and healthy comes first. And guess what happens when you do that? Later on, they'll do mitzvahs. Later on, it'll be you'll create a kli kibble for mitzvahs. You don't ever compromise the bringing up a healthy human being for the sake of installing mitzvahs. It's a toast, it's a mistake, and it doesn't work.
Thank you. Thank you. Rabbi Rosenblum, when my child speaks negatively about his teacher and school, I hate my teacher, I hate my school. You've heard that before? Never.
Once or twice.
Never. How do I validate their feelings and at the same time not undermine the teacher and the school?
I just want to start off with a cute story about my mother, Allah Shalom, who taught for over 50 years, and then I'll tell you a story about my father. One of her first grade students came home and told his mother that all the kids in the class, there's one kid who's really, really mean to all the kids in the class. And the mother says to the child, well, if the child is not nice to everybody, then the children won't be nice to him. So the child says, well, that's not what Mo Rosenblum said. So what did Mo Rosenblum say? First grader. Mo Rosenblum said that if all the children will be nice to this one little boy, he'll change his behavior and he'll also become nice.
Okay.
I remember 50 years ago, I came home and I was in trouble with a particular general studies teacher. And as an adult today, I know that teacher was a lousy teacher. As an adult, I know that. But I recall very specifically the way my father, Olav Shalom, handled it. And I think that's a guide to answer your question. He took a very, very balanced approach. He listened carefully to what I had to say. He didn't question what I said. Now, if I would have said that the teacher did something dangerous, chas v'shalom, that's a different conversation. But I wasn't sharing anything that was dangerous per se. But I felt that he wasn't treating me appropriately, maybe picking on me or what have you. My father listened carefully, and he didn't minimize anything. He then proceeded to talk about what teaching is, giving me a perspective as a 10-year-old of teaching children, a bunch of children, and he made some recommendations to me as what I need to do to deal with the situation. And I want to just point out the following. I don't have time to elaborate, but there's a footnote of the Rebbe on a Sikha with Alter Rebbe's response for the Tzemach Tzedek, and the Rebbe writes there that we have to look for teaching opportunities. When a child asks a question, or when a child's in a tight spot, comes home from school, as parents, it's an opportunity to listen and to help our children address the situation, do the right thing without undermining the teacher. If we have to afterwards go to the principal and have a conversation, that's something separate. But see it as a teaching opportunity, see it as a chance to bechalach your child.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm sorry to cut this off, but I'm under pressure. You understand?
We treat that.
Rabbi Russell. Thank you. I may need
Rabbi
your card.
Perlmutter, in 4 minutes, the session will be over, regardless if it's one additional question or two additional questions.
Thank you. We have so many.
Okay, go.
Rabbi Russell, how do I navigate the decision of giving my children a phone? At what age is it appropriate, and how can I protect them from accessing inappropriate content?
Talking about a smartphone.
Rabbi Russell,
yes.
Good luck.
Good luck. You have one. I will give you 1.5 minutes, and then
don't need more than a minute. It's
Go
fine.
ahead.
First of all, seeing as I understand this is being broadcast in all sorts of communities all over the world, is that right? It's all over the place. So this broadcast is everywhere. It would be inappropriate to give a very specific answer. So let me say like this. In regular chinuch, the regular world of chinuch, I think as parents, we're obligated and responsible to adhere to the norms of the community we live in. Whatever your community is, you should be adhering to those norms. And if you and a whole group of parents believe that those norms need to be shifted or adjusted, then as a group of parents, respectfully go and speak to the school about it and discuss it. But until then, in regular chinuch, it's crucial that we adhere to, uphold, and respect the norms of the school. Again, I want to be clear. If a group of you feel it's wrong, go and respectfully talk to the people in charge and ask them whether or not it should be adjusted. In crisis chinuch, this is really important. In crisis chinuch, that means where you know that your child will go and get one anyway. They're going to go and do it anyway behind your back. You have to realize that if a child is going to get a smartphone behind your back, it's better to give it to him. As crazy as that sounds, it's better, and I'll tell you why. Because if you don't, every time he uses that smartphone, he disconnects himself more from you and the Messiah. He cuts himself off. Whereas when you give it to him, you're understanding he needs it, and guess what? You're connecting him to you and to the Messiah. The paradox is very clear.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I just want to say, I mean, we have two incredible people
By
over
the way,
here.
this is really a 2-hour drush.
I know, I was going
Okay,
to say,
just to
you know what,
understand.
I would like to, before we leave this evening, I would like you to tell the Olam, both people here and online, how they can reach you. Because you guys have so much knowledge, and unfortunately, we're just cutting it short. So please, before you go, where we can reach you and where we can reach you.
Anytime,
okay?
Yeshiva Schools of Pittsburgh, you can just call anytime.
Yeah. Very good. Rabbi Rosenblum, we'll give you 1 minute and 18 seconds to go. Why do schools need to give homework? It's really a cause of so much stress in our home from 4 to 7 every night. Please, why? Tell us.
Who said schools need to give homework?
Oh, thank you very much. And we saved a whole minute.
I want to share a letter from the Rebbe. The Rebbe writes like this: teachers should teach their children, and they should develop a cheshek in learning, enjoy the learning to the extent that they want to go home and review what they learned in school at home. That's a perspective on homework. And maybe what the Rebbe is telling us is until we get to that point, we should be very judicious about how much homework we give, what type of homework. Can't give homework which requires the parents to be involved. And I think we have to revisit that issue. It's 23 seconds. Rabbi Russell, I'll give him that last 22
I'd like
seconds.
to tell you
It's a
about
long
homework.
discussion.
Here's the most important homework. When your kids come home, connect with them, love them, care for them, be sensitive, tune in, listen to them. That's homework. That's homework. And the most important homework.
And then you could sign the homework thing that they did their homework.
We should get the Rebbe signing it tomorrow, that you listened to your kids and tuned in and spent time and gave them cookies and milk and sat down and schmoozed with them. Because that's homework. That's what kids really need.
Thank you. You'll be back. You'll be back. We're only letting you off the stage for just a couple of minutes, but you will be back. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, we're getting so much knowledge here and so much entertainment tonight. But again, I have to focus back on the most important thing of this evening, and that is raising money. Are you guys having a good time this evening? Yes. You want more? Yes. So please, ladies and gentlemen, go to the insiderauction.com and buy your tickets. Again, this doesn't happen by itself. An evening like this takes a tremendous amount of work by a lot of different people, and I'd like to again make mention of some of our sponsors. Please give me your opportunity to welcome and thank Yeled V'Yalda, MyKosherFish.com, come on, Cheerios Daycare, Swassman Jewelers, Mozart and Company, the Berkman Law Office, and Fasten and Halberstam LLP. Thank you all so very much for your sponsorships. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, two superstars. Where are they? Shulem is so thin, I can't even see him. There's Shulem. Here he is, Shulem. And where's Benny? There he is.
Surprise!
Hey, Benny, I just want to say something before you start. I have one second. I have a little capeda with you. I'll tell you why. I'm your friend for many years. Shulem, I just met tonight, but I'm your friend for many years. You do so many collaborations with everybody, with your Uncle Avremel, with other people. Me, you never asked. Why? Why did you never ask me? Abba call me up on the phone and say, Abba, I wrote a song for the two of us. Please come to New York. We'll record together. How come?
I know I just met you, but do you want to do a song together? How
No.
about we do Unity?
I'll tell you something. Do I want to? Yes. You want to clear out the crowd? Let me just do that. But thank you very much.
Thank you, Shulem.
Shulem, Benny, take it away.
Oppa! Angels in the sky, in a garden full of glory, galaxies so brilliantly related,
Ultimately high on that first page of a story, till the times our parents were created.
Envious brother came through a blow so mad and chilly. Tragically, he never did recover.
It's really so insane, all our selfishness that's killing that stranger who's our sisters and our brothers.
Everybody singing now.
So
Listen, brother, listen, friend. Just a little smile, a helping hand, and a
loving kind, that's all they do.
we must teach our children to treat your fellow friend like they were you, and then the world will find such peace of mind and unity.
Ages rushing by, right as chapters full of sorrow, webs of self-destruction we are weaving. If we don't even try, there's no hope for our tomorrow. 'Cause what's it all worth it if we are not achieving? Oh, listen, brother, listen, friend, just a little smile, a helping hand, and we all find a loving, kind humanity. But we must teach our children to treat your fellow friends like they were you. We all find some peace of mind and unity. This is what we all need now, a little bit of achdus and unity. No matter what our differences are, this is ultimately Ahavas Chinam will bring the Gula.
And a little bit of music. One thing makes me smile, now at last a happy ending. The universal union, undivided. And in just a little while, we will join the angels singing. Peace and love across the world, united.
So listen, brother, listen, friend, just a little smile, a helping hand, and we all find a loving, kind humanity.
We must teach our children to treat your fellow friends like they were you, and then the world will find such peace of mind and unity. So listen, brother,
Listen, friend, just a little smile, a helping hand, and we all find a loving, kind humanity. We must teach our children to treat your fellow friends like they were you,
and then
we all find such peace of mind
and unity.
We all know we just came from, it's a Sunday, we came from a beautiful Shabbos. There's nothing like Shabbos. Because we know if we keep one Shabbos, we all know what happens. We'll bring Mashiach. So let's all daven for that, just one Shabbos.
Western Wall on Friday night, his first time ever there. Strapped into his knapsack with his long and curly hair. He stood there for a while, broke out with a smile, emotion, overwhelming joy with tears.
The men were dancing there, their hearts so full of love. They sang such happy tunes to thank the one above. for showing them a way, for giving them the day to rest, rejoice with peace of mind today.
Just one Shabbos and we'll all be free. Come on, let's sing, let's go. Just one Shabbos, come enjoy with me. Let's sing and dance to the sky with our spirits so high. We'll show them all it's true. Let them come and join us too.
Just one Shabbos and we'll all be free. Just one Shabbos, come and join with me. Let's sing and dance to the sky with our spirits so high. We will show them all it's true. Let them come and join us too.
I said, hello, my friend. You seem to be amused. He said much more than that. I am a bit confused. I know I am a Jew. I was bar mitzvah too. But Shabbos in our home, whoever knew?
He asked to join with us to understand and see. He spent some time with us in total ecstasy. Next Shabbos came along. His feelings grew so strong. He first began to feel that he belongs. Shabbos,
Just one
Shabbos, and we'll all be free. Just one Shabbos, come and join with me. Let's sing and dance to the sky with our spirits so high. We will show them all it's true. Let them come and join us too.
Just one Shabbos and we'll all be free. Just one Shabbos, come and join with me. Let's sing and dance to the sky with our spirits so high. We'll show them all it's true. Let them come and join us too.
He found this treasure, made some changes in his life. A brand new family, his children and his wife. They learn new things each day to live the Torah way. The message of the Shabbos they will relay.
Now every Friday night they go down to the wall. Invite some people home and they will tell them all. We'll teach you this new song to join and sing along. And soon we'll all be free. It won't be long. Just one Shabbos and we'll all be free. Just one Shabbos, come and join with me. Let's sing and dance to the sky with our spirits so high. We'll show them all it's true. Let them come and join us too.
Just one Shabbos and we'll all be free. Just one Shabbos, come and join with me. Let's sing and dance to the sky with our spirits so high. We will show them all it's true. Let them come and join us too. Oh, Git Shabbos, Git Shabbos. Shkoyach, Benny. It's an oldie.
Indeed, we are one. Rabbi said we need you to sing along. This is the sing along portion of the evening. If you need the lyrics, you know where you can find them. The holy voice at Har Sinai revealed to us the laws of life. Through the darkness came his light to guide and guard us all.
And though we seem to stand apart, every one of us beat with a single heart. Together we remember we are one.
The Beis Hamikdash in glory then, the heartbeat of Jerusalem. We pray to see it rise again, the home of David's song.
We know the day will surely come, the return of our King to Jerusalem. Eternity together, we are one.
Come on now. Yes, together locked in harmony, to walk along the path of unity, as the shining stars will always be together.
Together we will always stay, for even if we're far apart we pray. So many sparks become one flame together.
We're together in our hopes each day, together in the prayer he hears us say. Then our many words become one page together.
And forever we are brothers, sisters and friends, the children of Hashem until the very end. The colors of the rainbow blend together.
Together as our fathers told, we'll trust whatever the future holds. We'll gather in our land of gold, the heavens will be home.
No longer to be far apart, every one of us beat with a single heart. Together with Moshiach, we'll be one. Yes, together locked in harmony, to walk along the path of unity, as the shining stars will always be together.
And together we will always stay, for even if we're far apart we pray. So many sparks become one flame together.
And together in our hopes each day, together in our prayer he hears us say. Then our many words become one page together.
Together we are brothers, sisters and friends, the children of Hashem until the very end, as the colors of the rainbow blend together.
So many sparks become one flame together.
So many sparks become one flame
Together as
Let's see you singing up in the balcony. Come on.
ואתו אוי כיסו לכם es השiro הזויס וילמדו es בני ישראל
ואתו אוי כיסו לכם es השiro הזויס ולמדו es בני ישראל.
Oy toy rohak doy sho is khanen hi bevakosho
Sashiro velando es bindei Israel. Let me hear everyone together. Let me hear you sing. Oi toy.
Now let me hear everyone sing. Teure HaKadosh Yoni.
Clap when you recognize the song. Come on, guys. You know the rules. There's
Benny, do
rules
you know
here.
the song? Sounds familiar, huh?
Adrab.
We are the Rabbi Teine b'libeinu Shenire kol echad mahlas havereinu We are the Rabbi, are the Rabbi, are the Rabbi בליבנו שנראה כל אחד למעלה חברנו ולוי 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 חסרונו
Oy oy der Rabbe.
Get out of this one.
Tein b'libeinu
It's in your blood.
Shnire kol echad u'malas chavereinu Shenire kol echad u'malas chavereinu Veloy chesroinu
Aber kolecho es chaveiro We bederech hayoshor v'yorotzu Oy lefonecho ve'ale ale b'libeinu shum esino me'echod al chaveiroi cholilo
V'shenidach labein kol echad es chaveiroi Hay b'derech hayoshor v'yorotzu Oy lefonecho v'yahali ale b'libeinu shum sino me'echad v'yal chaveiroi cholila
Nachas ruach eilecho Shieh akol nachas ruach eilecho
Shieh akol nachas ruach eilecho Shieh akol nachas ruach
Stickel gemure wir lernte warte Teure HaKadosh Das ist die Gemore Mesech des Berachos Aber wir lernen alle zusammen Oma Rabbi Shimon Ben Elisha Ben ich such the touch
Hab mir gelernt Und ich such der heilige Rabbi Shimon Ben Elisha
Pamachas nichinasti leaketir kitoires lifnei velifeni. What does the Gemara say about that?
V'roisti akaser yikein Ko Hashem tzivokos Shehu Yosheva Kisei Rom v'niso
V'yomar li Yishmoel beni Yishmoel beni Oy beni Oy beni Oy beni Nahai Moracheni.
Can we do that part again? I like that part. I Shemoel Beni Beni Oy Beni Oy Beni Oy Beni never gets old. Ay 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 Bo Borcheni
O Marti Loi Hirotsoin Milfonecho Sheich Beshura Hamescho Escascho Viogoy Lurachmecho Alemidoy Secho Rachmecho Alemidoy Secho Lemio Ahai
Hirotsoy Milfon Sheich Beshur Rachmet Rachmecho Alemidoy Secho Esisna Heigim Bonecho B'midas Orachamim V'sikovon Yisrael Lifnim Mishur Asadim
Oy 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 Nesisina Heigim Bonecho B'midas Orachamim Oy 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 Vesikon Yisrael Lifnim Mishur Asadim. Ay, ay, accomplished. Beautiful.
Amen.
And I know that. Thank you, Rafi. Great at the piano and the entire band over here. What an amazing job. See you soon. Until next time.
Wow, wow, wow. What an evening. What an evening, ladies and gentlemen. Just before I call up the rabbis for some, once I'm getting a message from the back. What? 10 minutes? 10 minutes, that's it? Rabbi Shulem. Ladies and gentlemen, the producers have just informed me that there are 10 minutes left to the auction. Time is short. So ladies and gentlemen out there in the world of online, go immediately to the insiderauction.com. Time is ticking away. Theinsiderauction.com, or call 718-831-2708. 718-831-2708. Think big. Chodesh Adar. Purim is coming. Purim Adar Lo Yada is the mitzvah. Adar Lo Yada. You could imagine KMR. I'm going to go through the list of prizes that we're going to be raffling off this evening. So ladies and gentlemen, don't hesitate anymore. I know you've been waiting, but now is the time. The time is short. Go to your phones. Go to your computer. Take out that credit card. Sir, are you having a good time this evening? Give me a smile. Come on. You're so much happier when you smile. There you go. Okay. Thank you very much. Here, ladies and gentlemen, just in case, for those that don't know what the prizes are, let me run through this very quickly. Number one, imagine $25,000 Rolex of your choice. Myradik, $25,000 Rolex. Number two, all expense paid trip for Israel for 7. Tickets included airfare and hotel. Number three, $25,000 worth of Bitcoin. You could be the talk of your shul, $25,000, the new gvir here in your shul. Number four, KMR Escape for 5, valued at $16,000. We promised you earlier in the evening that these prizes are super califragilistic, and we're not lying, ladies and gentlemen. $20,000 to Simpson's Jewelers, prize number 5. Prize number 6, $12,000 custom shaitel of your choice. Number 7, $15,000 in grocery runs. Imagine walking in there, never having to worry what you're going to buy. $15,000, Rabbi Shulem, for just one ticket. Go immediately, without hesitation. Think big. Tracht big, you'll be big. All right? The insider auction, and last but not least, a $5,000 Visa gift card. So, ladies and gentlemen, the time is ticking. I see we have less than 10 minutes to go. There's about 7.5 minutes to go before we close off this auction. Snooze, and you lose. Snooze, and you lose. It's a one-time opportunity to win big. Eretz Yisrael, KMR, Bitcoin, Simpson's Jewelers, Israel, Rolex, all of these incredible prizes. Don't take your time. Get out there, make that phone call. Go on your computer, theinsiderauction.com, theinsiderauction.com, or call 718-831-2708. Oh, they're back. Can't get rid of them. Ladies and gentlemen, evening is coming to the close, but we have one final session with Rabbi Rosenblum and I beg your pardon? Russell, of course. Rabbi Russell and Rabbi Rosenblum. I'm supposed to tell you what this thing is. Key takeaways and next steps for partnering with the school and supporting our children. Rabbis, take it away, please.
Thank you, Rabbi Perlmutter. Rabbi Russell, tomorrow you depart to Eretz Yisrael. Shavah Kosher Freilich Pesach,
Amen.
Alev
Thank
Purim, Mirz Hashem. If you could share some takeaways, we touched on many subjects tonight. What would you recommend, advise the Olam here and those who are watching? Some practical things that they can take away from our discussion that they can implement in the home, in the school.
Okay, so number one on the list, absolutely hands down number one, it's not the work we do on our kids, it's the work we do on ourselves. Number one is the work we do on ourselves to become a role model, to become a person the kids look up to, the kids respect, the kids feel attached to. The work we do on ourselves so that we can be structured and we can be kind and we can be tuned in to our kids. This is the real work that we have to do, providing and creating an environment where our kids would want to be us. I'll mention this if I can. My mother, Aleh Shalom, was a master teacher. We lived in London, and she was a master teacher for 40 years. I had a brother, Aleh Shalom, who worked in the education department in London, and one time he took a peek, and he told us that my mother, Aleh Shalom, was ranked number 2 teacher where we lived in London. Number 2, that's pretty awesome. So I asked her one time, what do you think made you such an amazing teacher? And without hesitating, she said, every day I walked into the classroom, I wanted to present myself as a person every child would want to be. Because if they want to be me, then the knowledge flows, it's easy. Well, I think it's the same thing as a parent, and I think my mother did that too. That as a parent, we have to act and behave and live our lives where we prioritize the things that really matter. And that's what we really honestly teach our kids, far more than all the drushes and complaints and the no's and the instructions. It's who we are as people. Number one, let's work on ourselves. Prioritize that work. Number two, that in this day and age, it's different to the previous generations. And some people have a hard time adjusting. In previous generations, chinuch, parenting was done when your kids didn't behave. They didn't behave. We withdrew love, and we showed frustration and anger, and that angry face, they behaved. That's the way it was. Whether it worked or not is debatable. But that's the way the world was. This day and age, it's actually the opposite. That when they are not behaving in the way you want them to, we want to talk to them about it and connect with them. We actually withdraw the frustration and anger. We show the love while we talk to them about whatever we perceive as the misbehavior. We have to lean into love with our children. That's the world we're living in, without compromising what we believe to be what's right and what's wrong, and structure and rules. Just let's lean in with kindness and understand that. That's number two. Number three, can I say 2 more points?
Please.
I have a moment? Okay, number three. This is true for all parents. Whenever you're trying to parent your child, if you start a sentence with the words, when I was a child, then please don't finish that sentence. Don't finish it. Let it go. Because it's not negaya. Okay, you know when there's time to talk about that? About the Yontif table. When you're sitting around schmoozing at the Yontif table and you bring up the stories from your childhood and everyone laughs and it's cute and warm and fuzzy, that's when you bring up all the stories from when I was a child. And the kids attack them with spoil and they can actually learn something. But not at the moment when you're trying to get them to do something. That is not the time. If you start, the Yetzer Hara seems to force all of us to start that sentence. When I was a child, just shut up. Forgive me, I'm so sorry. Just don't finish that sentence. It's not negaya, it's not helpful. And the last, can I make one more observation?
We have time for one more.
One last observation. That every parent think of these words and live these words. Be wise and be kind. Be wise to understand what is the nature of my child. Who are they? It's not just a bunch of kids. Get the kids in the bath, get the kids in the car, get the kids to bed. It's the kids, this whole group of things called kids. They're all individuals. Be wise to learn who is my child. What makes them tick? What's special about this child? And be wise about childhood development. Let it be. Let it go. It's going to happen. Don't panic. Like, we're also panic-stricken. You know, they're 5 years old, and they're not like Muslim yet. They're 5. I mean, it's ridiculous. Be wise to tune in to what is the nature of your child, and be kind. Today, the children need kindness. Why it is that way, you want to debate it, we can argue for the next 10 years about it. It's the facts. This world of children today need our kindness. And guess what? When we're kind with them, they cooperate. When we're kind with them, they listen, they tune in. Be wise and be kind.
Thank you, Rabbi Russell. I'd like to use a last round of applause. My last takeaway is help Rabbi Moti Garari, help the administration here at Yeshiva, at Benos Menachem, help the teachers, help the students. It's a wonderful moised. I know this personally. I worked here, did some consulting, spent the last 2 minutes purchasing something, participating in this auction. Hatzlacha Rabba. Thank you, Rabbi Russell. Safe trip.
Thank you so much.
We should meet on good occasions.
Take care. Thank you.
Like
generations. We have Hanukkah, we have Purim, we have Pesach. They tried to wipe us out so many times, but we know. Ani Mamin. That this time will be no different.
Ani Mamin.
Rabbi. Oy, 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 bevias Moshiach, ani mamin, ani mamin, ani mamin, ani mamin, be'emuno sheleimo, bevias Moshiach, bevias Moshiach, ani mamin, bevias Moshiach, bevias Moshiach, ani mamin.
Ani mamin, ani mamin. Ay be'emuno sheleimo, bevias Moshiach, ani mamin.
Ani mamin, ani mamin, ani mamin, be'emuno sheleimo, bevias Hamoshiach, bevias Hamoshiach, ani mamin.
Bevias Moshiach, bevias Moshiach, ani mamin. Ay bevias Moshiach, bevias Moshiach, ani mamin. Ani someday we will all be together. Someday we'll be sheltered and warm.
Never will we have to express any fear. Our stars and our wounds will disappear.
Ron and Yisroel will be there to greet us. Yaakov and his sons will stand by and smile.
Moshe Rabbeinu will lead us once again in a beautiful home, in our eternal home, where it's Israel, the city of Yerushalayim. Benny, Yerushalayim.
In Yerushalayim.
Hoy Be'ezeras Hashem.
with a little practice, you may go somewhere. I'm telling you, just keep practicing.
The three of us.
Keep practicing. I'm telling you, there's a future. I see it there's a future. But right now, I'd like you to join me here because we got one more piece of business we have to attend to. Unfortunately, the ticket sales are closed. That's it. But the good news is that Rabbi Garari will take your donations even after they're closed. Right, Rabbi Garari? Yes, he will. So please go. I'm going to dream about this thing. TheInsiderAuction.com. TheInsiderAuction.com to support the Nos Menachem and all the wonderful work that they do. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we have been waiting for all night, the winners.
Benny,
We're ready winners. We're ready winners because we promised this evening a night of inspiration. Did we get it? A night of excitement. Did we get it? Good music? Okay. Yes.
Again,
great music. Not good music. Unbelievable. Unbelievable music. Great band. Great band. The rabbis. So here we go. Are we ready? Rabbi, we can do it. You want to join us on? You sure? How much? Who's going to pay $10,000 for, no, Rabbi ready to come. Okay, here we go. The prize number 8. We're going to start with a $5,000 Visa or Amex gift card. And the winner is Benny, you announce the winner. No, you announce. You announce.
Chaya Sarah Cantor!
Hey! Chaya Sarah Cantor, congratulations. $5,000. Use it in good health. Prize number 7. This is $15,000 worth of grocery runs. Your weekly grocery trip, worry-free. Cheerfully check out without a check, swipe card, no matter what. This was dedicated by Judith and Ser Armani in honor of the bar mitzvah of their son Noach, and the lucky winner of $15,000 of grocery run, Shulem, will announce this next winner.
And the winner is Yoshua and Rosie Blassenstein.
Yay! Congratulations. Okay, moving right along. This is prize number 6, $12,000. Custom shaitel. Can you imagine if you came home with a custom shaitel for your wife? You'd be a hero. It's a one-of-a-kind crafted just for you, Shulem. No, I mean,
For me, the shaitel?
Not for you, the shaitel, but you're going to announce the winner on this one. Of course, 100% unprocessed, whatever this software made it to outlast and outlive any other that you've owned. And the winner is, for the $12,000 custom shaitel, Shulem. Sephora Green, okay. Prize number 5, $20,000 to splurge at Simpson Jewelers. Imagine stepping into Simpson Jewelers where luxury and elegance comes to life with $20,000 to spend. You can create the jewelry collection of your dreams. And the winner of this incredible prize is Benny.
Yuda Silverstein!
Is he here?
Woo! He was here.
Representative, he was here. All right, Mazel Tov. Here, prize number 4, $16,000 KMR escape for 5. Some lucky family is going to get away. Unforgettable 4 days and nights. Renowned luxury accommodations, concierge, we know 5-star accommodations. The winner and my new best friends, because I'd like you to consider when you leave, when you go, to my new best friends, the winner of KMR $16,000 escape is Benny. Take this one.
Aaron Baruchov!
Hey! Aaron Baruchov. Please contact me, Aaron, when you want to go. Okay, thank you. Anyways, $25,000 of Bitcoin. You are going to be the talk of your shul. I'm telling you, your next Ali is not going to go for $18. That I can tell you. I'll tell you that much. You are going to pay a lot more than $18 for Mafta Yoina this year. And the winner of the $25,000 worth of Bitcoin, which was sponsored by Nishba Sorabela Bashmulal Vashalom, Maisha Birnbaum, and the winner, Shulem, take this one, 25,000. Yitzchak Lapko, there he goes, there he goes. That was prize number 3. We got two more to go. Here we go. All expense paid trip to Eretz Yisrael for 7. Wow, this is it. This is a prize of prizes. And the winner of the trip to Eretz Yisrael, all expenses paid to Israel, trip for 7, with tickets and hotel, is none other than Benny. You take this one, Benny. Whoever you are, Vera, I hope you enjoy Eretz Yisrael. And here we go. Prize number 1. This is it. The $25,000. Oh, where is it? Mati. I'm sorry.
I was saving up space on my wrist.
I lost it somewhere. It's somewhere here in the room. Okay? $25,000 Rolex of your choice. You're going to walk into wherever it is. It's incredible. And the winner is Shulem and Benny. You'll do this together. You worked so well this evening. All 3 of us. Finally, all 3 of us. Mommy, I made it. And the winner is YRL. Whoever you are, I don't know.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for coming together for a beautiful night, supporting an amazing school, as Benny can attest. Keep supporting, keep attending, keep steiging, keep enjoying. Have a Freilich and Purim, everyone. And I get the night.